God wants you to hear this. And if you click away, you might miss the most important message of your life. My beloved child, stop for a moment and listen. This message is not for someone else, not for another time, not for another place. This message is for you. I see you. I see the weight you've been carrying, the thoughts that have kept you awake at night, the silent prayers that only I have heard. You wonder if I hear you, if I see you, if I truly care. I do. I've always been with you, even in the moments when you felt most alone, even when you doubted, even when you thought no one understood. I did. You may feel tired. You may feel like you have been fighting battles no one knows about. You may feel like you are running out of strength. But my child, I am your strength. You don't have to do this alone. I am reaching out to you now, reminding you that I have never left your side. The road may have been hard, but I have walked every step with you, and I am not finished yet. I have a plan for you, a purpose that is greater than your pain, a future that is bigger than your fears. You were never meant to walk in confusion and doubt. I am calling you into my peace, into my presence, into the fullness of life that I have prepared for you. You do not need to have all the answers right now. You just need to trust that I do. The things you have been praying for, the dreams I placed in your heart, the changes you have been waiting for, they are not forgotten. I have heard every prayer, and I have been working behind the scenes, even when you could not see it. I am moving. The delays, the waiting, the moments that felt like nothing was happening were not wasted. I was preparing you, shaping you, and making sure that when the time comes, you will be ready for all that I have for you. The doubts, the fears, the what-ifs that keep you awake at night. But hear me, the enemy attacks your mind because he knows how powerful you are when you walk in faith. You were not created to live in fear. I have given you strength, wisdom, and authority. Take control of your thoughts, align them with my promises, and watch how everything changes. The victory starts in your mind before it happens in your life. Stand firm, my child. I am with you, and nothing can defeat you when you believe that truth. Your mind is the battlefield. Choose faith over fear. The enemy doesn't attack what isn't a threat. The greater the calling, the greater the battles. But you are not fighting alone. I have already given you victory. What's coming against you will not defeat you. It will elevate you. Keep standing, keep believing, and watch how I turn your struggles into strength. You are not meant to break. You are meant to rise. Stay strong, my child, because this battle will soon become your greatest testimony. The resistance you feel is proof of your purpose. Keep going. I am moving in your life, shifting things, aligning circumstances, and placing you exactly where you need to be. I know the burdens you have been carrying. I see the worries that keep you awake at night, the questions that fill your heart, the uncertainty that weighs on your mind. But I want you to know this. I am the God of miracles, the God of breakthrough, the God who can change everything in an instant. Nothing is too big for me, and no situation is beyond my reach. The next 24 hours could bring the answers you've been waiting for, the breakthrough you've been praying for, or the clarity you've been seeking. But my child, you must trust in my timing. You must believe that I am working, even when you don't see it. My plans are greater than yours. My ways are higher, and I have not forgotten you. There may be obstacles ahead, but do not fear. I go before you. I fight for you. I am making a way where there was no way. Even if the next 24 hours do not unfold exactly as you expect, trust that they are part of a much bigger picture, a picture of hope, restoration, and divine purpose. What may seem like a delay is often my way of preparing you for something even greater. So, my child, prepare your heart. Stay in faith. Keep your eyes on me and do not be discouraged by what you see in the natural. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that I am the one who holds your future. The next 24 hours could be the turning point. They could be the moment when everything shifts. And even if you do not see the change right away, know that my hand is at work and your breakthrough is coming. The doors that didn't open, the opportunities that slipped away, it wasn't rejection. It was redirection. I was positioning you, strengthening you, making sure that when the right door opens, you'll be ready to walk through it. Don't mistake this waiting season for wasted time. Every lesson, every struggle, every moment of patience is shaping you for the blessing that's on its way. When it happens, it will be bigger and better than you imagined. Trust me, my child. What's coming will make you thankful for what didn't. The blessing you've been waiting for will arrive right on time. Faith isn't about seeing the whole path. It's about trusting me enough to take the first step. Even when it feels uncertain, stop overthinking. Stop waiting for the right time and start walking in faith. I am already ahead of you, clearing the way, aligning the right opportunities, and preparing what you need. You don't have to figure it all out. I've already done that for you. Move forward, my child. Your blessing is waiting on the other side of your obedience. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. I am calling you to step out in faith now. You may feel as if you are wandering in a vast wilderness with no clear direction, and your heart may cry out in isolation. But hear these words. You are not lost. I am with you every moment, guiding you with my everlasting love. When you feel overwhelmed by the darkness of confusion and despair, remember that I have crafted you with purpose. Your life is not a random journey, but a masterpiece designed by my hand. Even in the times when you cannot see the way forward, trust that I am working behind the scenes, aligning every detail to bring you closer to the destiny I have prepared for you. I know that in the quiet of your heart, doubts and fears whisper that you are alone. Yet my presence is constant, ever near, always ready to lead you out of the wilderness. Look to me and let my light break through the clouds of uncertainty. I am the one who parts the storms and calms the seas, and I will guide you to a place of safety and peace. Do not be discouraged by the seeming emptiness around you. The very feeling of being lost is not a sign of failure, but a call to lean more deeply into me. In those moments, when the weight of the world makes you feel small and unsure, surrender your burden and allow my grace to lift you up. I will fill the void with hope. Transform your wandering into a journey of discovery and reveal the path that leads to abundant life. Remember, my child, that every step you take, even the ones that seem misdirected, has a purpose in my grand design. The challenges you face are not meant to break you, but to build you, to refine your spirit, and to strengthen your faith. Trust that I am molding you into the person I created you to be, and that no matter how lost you feel, I have already seen the end of your story. A story of triumph, resilience, and eternal love. Amid the rush of your daily life, I want you to know that my voice reaches out to you in this very moment. Every heartbeat, every breath, every whisper of hope in your soul is a sign that I am here calling you by name. I see the struggles that weigh you down and the doubts that cloud your mind. I know the tears you have shed in silence and the battles you have fought when you felt alone. Even when the world seems chaotic and overwhelming, my presence is a constant, a light shining in the darkness to guide you through every trial. Let this truth fill your heart. I am with you always, and I am speaking to you with a love that never fails. There is no moment in your life that is overlooked by me. From the smallest joy to the deepest sorrow, I know every detail, every thought, every hope that you hold dear. I have designed your life with a purpose, intricately woven into the fabric of eternity. My plans for you are good, and they are far greater than anything you could ever imagine. Trust that when you listen to my voice, you will find strength to overcome, wisdom to navigate, and peace that transcends all understanding. You may sometimes feel uncertain or fearful of the unknown, but let my words remind you, you are never alone. In every season, I have been with you, guiding your steps, comforting your heart, and renewing your spirit. Even when challenges seem insurmountable, remember that I am the one who parts the seas, calms the storms, and makes a way where there appears to be none. My promise to you is steadfast. I am here, and nothing can separate you from my love. You've been carrying burdens that no one else sees, the battles you fight in silence, the doubts that keep you up at night. I see them all, but you don't have to fight alone. That's why I created the Undefeated Faith Circle, a place where you'll find guided courses and one-to-one spiritual help to strengthen your faith and overcome life's struggles. If you've been searching for a sign, this is it. Click the link in the description now and take your next step in faith. Now listen closely, my child. Nothing you do in faith is ever wasted. I see every sacrifice, every moment you chose kindness, every time you kept going when you wanted to give up. You are not invisible to me. I am preparing a blessing for you that will make every unseen effort worth it. What you do in the dark will be rewarded in the light. Keep going, my child, because your faithfulness is not forgotten. The reward I have for you will be greater than you imagined. I see what no one else does. Your breakthrough is coming. I know you've been feeling disconnected, like you're surrounded by people yet still feel alone. But hear me, I am with you in every moment, in every silent prayer, in every tear you don't let fall. You were never meant to walk this path alone. I am guiding you, strengthening you, and preparing hearts that will truly see you. The loneliness you feel now is temporary, but the growth happening in this season will last forever. I am removing what no longer serves you to make room for something greater. Hold on, my child, because soon you will look back and see that even in the silence, I was working for your good. You are not alone. I am leading you to where you truly belong. I speak to you with the weight of eternity behind my words. You cannot ignore what I am saying. I know the struggles you face, the fears that grip your heart, and the uncertainties that cloud your mind. There have been times when you've carried burdens too heavy to bear, wondering if you are alone in your pain. But hear this clearly. I have always been with you. Every tear you shed, every silent prayer, every cry for help, I have seen it all. I am the one who holds your future, the one who has set your life in motion with purpose and care. There is a danger in turning away from my voice. The world may offer distractions that promise temporary relief, but they are fleeting shadows compared to the everlasting light of my truth. I call you now to stop and listen, for if you continue down this path of neglecting my guidance, you risk losing the peace and promise I have so lovingly prepared for you. My warnings are not meant to instill fear, but to guide you back to the safe haven of my presence. Consider the choices you make and the direction in which you are headed. Every moment you ignore my counsel, you drift further from the abundant life I desire for you. I have spoken of a future filled with hope, joy, and fulfillment, a future where every trial becomes a stepping stone to victory. Yet, if you dismiss my words, you leave yourself vulnerable to the snares of doubt and despair. Remember, my plans for you are far greater than any hardship you may face. There is an appointed time for everything I have set in motion for your life, and I do not want you to miss what I am about to do. This message has an expiration date, and I am calling you to act before it is too late. I have been speaking to you, guiding you, preparing you, but now is the time to move. You have waited, you have prayed, and you have sought answers. This is my response. The window is open, but it will not stay open forever. Do not delay, do not hesitate. The opportunities I place before you are not to be ignored. When I open a door, it is for you to walk through. When I give you an assignment, it is for you to act in faith. You may feel afraid. You may feel unprepared. You may wonder if you are truly capable of stepping into what I am calling you to do. But my child, I have already given you everything you need. I have gone before you, and I will not call you to something I have not equipped you for. Trust in me, for I do not make mistakes. The time is now. Do not allow distractions, fear, or doubt to keep you from my will. The enemy wants you to believe that you have more time, that you can wait, that you can delay obedience. But my word is clear. Delayed obedience is disobedience. I am asking you to step forward in faith, to move, even when you don't see the whole picture, to trust that I will provide as you go. Do not dismiss what you hear. It is my voice calling you by name. There have been countless moments when you felt alone in your struggles, when the weight of your worries seemed too heavy to bear. In those times, I was there, watching over you with a love that never fades. Every tear you have shed, every silent prayer, and every hope that has flickered in your soul is known to me. Understand this. Nothing in your life is coincidental. Every joy, every challenge, every twist of your journey is a thread in the tapestry I am weaving for you. I know the world around you is filled with noise and distraction, tempting you to ignore the gentle whispers of my spirit. But I urge you now to pause, to quiet your mind, and to open your heart. This is the moment to set aside the clamor and listen for my guidance. I am not distant. I am closer to you than your next breath, ready to comfort you, to strengthen you, and to lead you toward a future filled with hope and promise. Even when you feel uncertain or afraid, remember that I have always been with you. I have been the rock on which you stand in times of turmoil, the light that has pierced the darkest nights, and the constant presence that has carried you through every trial. The things you experience are not mere chance. They are part of my plan, designed to shape you into the person I created you to be. Every setback is a setup for a greater breakthrough. Every struggle a stepping stone to a richer blessing. I know you feel overwhelmed by the constant barrage of messages, images, and opinions. In the midst of this digital storm, you have become distracted from the truth of who you are and the destiny I have set before you. My voice is calling out, urging you to stop and pay attention, because every moment you waste in mere distraction is a moment away from the life I want to give you. A life of purpose, peace, and eternal hope. There is a danger in losing yourself in the endless scroll of worldly voices, for they do not speak my truth. The world may offer temporary pleasure, but it leaves your soul empty and your heart restless. I have created you with a divine purpose, and I have imbued your spirit with the capacity to experience my love in its fullest. Do not let the trivialities of life steal away the beauty of my calling for you. I warn you now, dear one, that every second matters. Your life is not meant to be spent in the shallow distractions of fleeting trends and empty chatter. Instead, I desire for you to immerse yourself in my word, to seek the wisdom and guidance that only I can provide. There is a voice within you, my voice, calling you to a deeper connection, a closer walk with me. If you continue to scroll without pause, you may miss the signs I have placed along your path, the gentle reminders of my presence and my promise of a brighter tomorrow. If you believe in me, your Heavenly Father, then like this video and leave a heartfelt amen in the comments. To strengthen your relationship with God and be part of a faith-filled family, join the Undefeated Faith Circle. Gain access to daily devotionals, exclusive courses, a supportive community focused on helping you grow in faith, and one-on-one help for personalized guidance and support. Don't wait until it's too late to strengthen your relationship with Him. Click the link in the description now and take this step of faith. May God's blessings be with you.